guys, Jaleesa Raquel checking in with Sheen Magazine. We're on the scene for a special night here at the Revolt TV studios. And I'm talking to one of the hosts of Black Girl Stuff, Miss Kennedy Rue. How are you doing, beautiful?
I'm good. How are you? Thank you so much for coming and being here with us. You know, Revolt knows how to throw a party.
Yes, they do. I'm loving the energy and the vibe here. And you know, tonight is all about celebrating a new launch for the Honey Melon Ciroc. So tell me, have you tried it? What are your thoughts on it?
Have I tried it? I think I've tried too much of it. I'm gonna have to dial back my honey Ciroc intake, but that's one of my favorite alcoholic beverages. I'm not a huge drinker, but when I do indulge, I like something that's like light, that's fun. I'm not gonna feel sick afterwards. So Ciroc is always a safe bet for me. Yeah.
I love it. And I just want to talk a little bit about your career. You're an amazing entertainment host. How did you get your start in journalism, and, you know, to today you're here at Revolt TV?
Yes, I mean, well, it's kind of a lengthy story, but I'll make it short for you guys. I started off as a childhood actor. I've been acting since I was a few months old, and I did my first red carpet at 5 years old for Access Hollywood at the Kids' Choice Awards. And at that moment, I knew that red carpet, interviewing, telling stories was exactly what I wanted to do. So I continued childhood acting, acting into adulthood. I do voiceovers and stuff now, but hosting and doing entertainment reporting is where my heart is. And it was all very serendipitous. I say that, you know, my job isn't what I do, but it's who I am. It's my purpose. So it's a lot bigger than me. It's bigger for me than just a TV show or just something that I do to make money. This is who I am.
Yeah,
so.
I love it. We can tell that you are really, truly, you know, walking in your passion, and that is meant for you to do. The fact that you've been doing it since you were a child is amazing. So just tell me, you know, what was it that stood out in you at a young age that made your parents say, hey, we're going to make sure this happens and put her in this place to make sure that she becomes this amazing personality that you have blossomed into?
Well, that's a great question, and I'm so glad you asked that, because you can't do anything in life without a support system and people who believe in you. I'm lucky to have come from a very creative family. You know, most families have doctors and lawyers. My family, we have actors, entertainers, comedians. So my family was very supportive, and my mom is actually a talent executive. So she's been my manager since I was a kid, and she actually saw in me a lot of my early potential before a lot of other people saw it in me. So now I have managers and agents and other people who help pour into me, but before any of that, it was my mom, who's a phenomenal woman who I respect so much. So just to be a part of that legacy and continue on in our family business is a really big deal for me.
And it's amazing. Like, I've seen a lot of your stuff, your content that you post. Maybe like a year ago, I did a cover story with Jordan Woods.
Yes.
And I realized that y'all are friends. So tell me about that connection and how you guys became friends.
Well, we actually didn't become friends. We were born into our friendship. Our parents have known each other since before we were born. So I've literally known her since day zero. I call her my day one because that's what I call her, but I've known her since day zero. So we are locked in. That's my girl. I support her. She is amazing. I wish everyone got to see the side of her that I get to see, because she's so multidimensional and just a woman of phenomenal character and integrity. So I love her so much. I can't sing her praises enough.
That's why I was really excited about doing her cover story, because it was right after she was she came out on the Masked Singer, and everyone was so shocked, and I was just so happy for her to be able to show her other skills and talents, and, you know, this is something that she did for herself. So that was really super dope. Yeah. And so even with Black Girl Stuff, I know you're newly on the cast. Tell me about, you know, that journey and the goals for the show.
Yes, well, Black Girl Stuff is such a passion project for me. I went to Spelman. Like, I love pouring into Black women, specifically our stories, and just giving us a space to be authentically ourselves. I am taking on more of a bigger role this season, which I'm excited about. You'll see me fill in and do some co-hosting. So I just feel like it's a full circle, and I'm just so proud to be a part of this cast, to be with my friends and family, who I consider my co-hosts. I consider them family. So
I love it.
Please watch. You will not be disappointed.
I love it. I've definitely been tuning in, and I'm going to wrap this up, but I know this is May and it's Mental Health Awareness Month. What is one word of advice that you can give to another Black woman that may be pursuing her dreams, her passions, or maybe she even wants to be in the entertainment or the media space?
Well, I'm so glad you asked that question, and it's so important that we focus on our mental health because I went through a mental health journey in college. I actually told people on Instagram, I said that I dealt with bipolar disorder, and I talked about my struggle in college and what that was like for me, but I feel like because I don't fit the mold of traditionally what people think bipolar disorder looks like, they just assume that you're fine. And that's what a lot of black women deal with, especially in the professional space, is feeling like, you know, we're not really seen for what we truly are, it's just what we outwardly present. Yes. So I feel like being honest is a big thing with black women. We have to say that I actually am struggling. I actually do need help. I do need to talk to somebody. I do need a break. I do need certain things. We need to take inventory with ourselves and just be honest about where we're at. So I just encourage all black women who are in professional spaces. You don't have to wear every emotion on your sleeve. I'm not saying that. But just be honest about where you are authentically in the moment and take inventory of how you really feel.
I love it. Thank you so much for that advice, for those gems. Guys, this has been an amazing interview. Make sure you guys are following Kennedy Rue on Instagram. Make sure you tuning in to Black Girl Stuff. Tell them what days and where they can find the show.
Okay, so you can find Black Girl Stuff on Tuesdays, 9 p.m., only on Revolt. It's also on streaming and also on YouTube if you miss it. So just be locked in with the Revolt app so you don't miss a thing.
Thank you so much, Kennedy, and congratulations on all your success. Guys, we are honored to be here speaking with Kennedy from Black Girl Stuff. Tap in with Sheen Magazine. Wrapping up.
She's the bomb.
Thank you so much.